Are you looking for a waterfront property that's less than 20 minutes to town, under $2 million, and on the lake? Today I'm going to take you on a tour of this amazing property here on Sam Hill Trail, which is on the backside of Hayden Lake. It is just over 3/4 of an acre. It has its own private dock, a detached shop. You are not going to want to miss this one. I am Adriana Pickard here in beautiful Coeur d'Alene, and as always, let's come on a tour. And one of the things that I think is so charming and just magical is this little entryway here. So you have your flagstone, which leads up to the stonework right here. But it's just the most charming entry here. It feels like a little English cottage. You have a little sitting area over here. You have some little manicured bushes and gardening as well. Little area for a little sitting area out front. But then here is where I believe is the most magical spot of the entire home. It's that line of sight where you open up the door and you see all the way out to the lake. And now let's go tour the inside. So as you first come into this home, there's so many amazing features, but a few of the things that I absolutely love, the line of sight as you walk through the front door, you see this amazing lake view. So these French doors just open right up to the balcony or to the deck, and you just see lake, and it's just the best. It's so peaceful, it's serene. You see all of the birds just flying. Down here to the right-hand side is Sportsman's Park over here. Great fishing. I don't fish, but I've heard it's great fishing. One of my friends actually, they were there over the weekend and they saw an eagle there just swoop in there and catch a fish. And so it's just super cool being able to just have the nature just right at your fingertips. But I'm going to take you on a tour of the interior and then we're going to get to all the fun stuff. So as you come in, I love the wood paneling here along the walls. It gives it that earthy, rustic feel while also still feeling a little bit artsy, if you will. So the original owner actually was he was an artist. And you can tell like some of the elements that he put throughout the home. So I love the stonework as you just come in. Kind of just feels like a little river running through your home, and it's just a really fun touch that he added. Love the little touches of the paddles here, such a great little lake signature. So in this hallway, you're gonna have your washer dryer, a little bit of storage here, and then a little extra storage here for pantry items, whatnot, cleaning items, and all of that fun stuff. So I am gonna take you on a tour of the kitchen. I love how the theme from the slate comes right on into the kitchen, but then transitions over to cork. Again, that really earthy feel, and I just think it's so perfect for the area here. Lots of workspace, counter space. I love that you actually have a little detached island here. Love that it doesn't actually have the sink. I like that it's right here, and that way it just gives you this good clean surface. You'll notice that there's Viking appliances over here. And the gas is always such a perk. And Viking, you can't go wrong with that, especially for those of you who like to cook. You know what I'm talking about. So you have the double dishwasher here, which is nice. And then even just the wood wrapped windows, I think just such a nice element to just feel full of nature. All you see is greenery out here, and it's just a nice way to frame that, and I love that. Love the apron farm sink. Such a great touch here. One of my very favorite things is, look how cute this is. I absolutely love this little window seat right here. Perfect for friends, perfect for family. I love that people can just pop right on here while you're in the kitchen, but still feel part of the space and the entertaining. This is perfect for the little bar area. You could do coffee here. You could do your bar area here. Tons of extra storage. I love that all of these are drawers. Down here, you're gonna have more storage. You'll notice down here, you have for your cutting boards, your pots, your pans, cookie sheets, and whatnot. A little bit of space for that. And then on this side, you just have the open shelving, which is really nice for all your white, clean dishes. Sub-Zero refrigerator freezer, always a nice touch, love this. And then this leads over into the living room. Such a good space for the dining room as well. I love that you can fit this large farm table here. Seating here, there's tons of extra room for seating. Actually I do love, this doesn't convey with the home, but I love the fact that you have these benches, for a lot of little kids, friends, family, so lots of extra space here in the dining room. And then this is the showstopper, to be honest. I love how these French doors just open, so you have tons of natural light just flooding into the home. You have one area here for TV room, relaxing, all of that fun stuff. So you have the great windows here that are just wood wrapped. Really, really just opening up that view for you here. And then over on this side, such a great little sitting area as well. So this is going to be a gas fireplace. I just love these little elements of nature. He just did a really, really good job of making this just having the outdoors inside while still feeling elevated in here. It just really feels like a lot of thought was put into this, and choosing of the textures and just the finishes on that. And the mantle and fireplace is going to be the same stonework that you have here. And I like how that just blends and, transitions nicely and brings everything together. So you have a guest bathroom here. So there's one here as you walk down the hall. Just a little powder. And then down the hall, you're going to have what they use as their primary or master suite. So you have one bedroom here on the main floor. We're going to go downstairs after, and there's 2 more bedrooms down there. But I absolutely love, everything just feels so cozy here. So great size bedroom here. You can fit easily a king size bed, the nightstands, a little bench. I love how you have the doors that go outside, and this has a little pathway that goes down to the below balcony, or to the below patio, I should say, which ultimately then leads down to your dock. And then in here you have a little bit of storage here. This is really great because you could keep it as it is. You can put in built-in cabinetry. You could put in nice floating wood shelves. Really nice space that you can just use your imagination on, and just great extra storage space. Master closet here, which is good sized. And then the bathroom. So you have a little toilet area. You have a really fun little sink. And then right here you have your walk-in shower. And I love here how you have the slate here on the floor, which again, it just really ties in nicely with all of the other natural elements that are throughout the home that you're going to see. One thing that I think is really important too is, not every bathroom has that, but I love how you have a window that actually opens, letting some of that fresh air kind of circulate through the home. And it's always fun to hear the nature outside and birds chirping. So that makes it really nice. So now we're going to go on a tour of the downstairs, and then after that we're going to head down to the dock. But again, isn't this such a great view as you're heading down the stairs? It's like art that you don't even have to have on your wall. It's just naturally there, which is so amazing. And now we're going to go downstairs. We're going to tour that great area. As I was mentioning earlier, there are 2 bedrooms down here, a full bathroom, and then a really fun living room / sitting area. So down here, number one, I love the fact that you don't have any carpet in the house. We're big fans of that, and that's such a big deal, especially when you have a lake house. But down here we have cork as well. Such a fun way to bring some extra textures into the house, which really still feels kind of earthy, but still makes it feel cozy, and it's just, when you walk into this house, you're going to really see that it just immediately feels like home and just feels super cozy. So as you immediately come down, you have 1 bedroom here. This is a queen size bed. Again, you have plenty of room here. You have a little bench here. Easily, you can fit 2 bedside tables here. Has a nice window here, crank window with the wood wrapped windows again. One thing that I think is kind of fun, these little built-in shelves up here, which is super fun for little treasures, whatnot, and just a little bit of decor. This is fun because it has the French doors here, which is just a nice little added touch. Something else, they added the extra window coverings here for just a little bit of privacy, but I do love the fact that you have the French doors on that one. And then you have this darling little bathroom. Again, this matches the upstairs primary bathroom. I love that you have slate interior of your shower and just kind of flows through the bathroom here on the floor and then transitioned over to cork again. You have a second bedroom down here. Great size room again. So this is basically just a duplicate of the other room that we saw. There's also a little office space here, a little nook here. It can easily accommodate a small desk. Great working space, which is nice. Again, I love these little French doors, such a cute little touch. And again, just a duplicate of the other room where you have the shelving, you have the plenty of space here for the bedside tables, and then your window that is, again, wood wrapped. Just the attention to detail in this home, just perfect, just really nice. It was actually originally built in 1991 and really lives spaciously. It's just over 2,600 square feet, and so just a great size home that feels super comfortable. This is one of my favorite areas. Like, could you imagine like the friends, the family, the grandkids, the kids here in the wintertime? Like, this just feels like the perfect little cozy little setup here with the two little beds. You can easily take these out and use it as a sitting room, but it's just darling how they set this up here where it just feels like such a cozy little spot to hide out in the wintertime. And then over here you have a little sitting area. So I like that you have the ample space that you could easily do two sitting areas, or you could just use it as they did because they have lots of family, and so it's fun to have the extra spaces for everybody for those fun sleepovers, especially in the summertime too. So great space for your TV here. I love the fact that you have just this little sectional here, and it just feels cozy, quaint, and just super warm. So such a great spot. And then again, notice the attention to detail here. This is the same stone that they used on the entryway upstairs. Love that you have this here, especially for catching all of the weather. So great as you just walk in. It's super durable, and I just love the coloring as well. And then out here, we have Trex decking, so we have a little patio space over here. Great for a little sitting area. I love that you have electrical out here. You can put in some lights. You can do all those fun things. Right behind here, we have another little patio space here. And then you have the hot tub, which is really awesome. Perfect for just chilling in the afternoon, evening, and just such great views here. And now we are going to head down to the little fire pit and then ultimately down to the dock. Come along. So this home is on just over 3/4 of an acre. You have 63 feet of frontage. You have a really great parking area. So there is a big carport as you drive in. But then you also have a detached shop where you could use it as a workshop, you could use it as storage, you could use it as an actual garage, and then up above it is a little bit of, it's like a partially finished loft space area. It would be perfect for like remodeling it into like a workspace, office, or even just a little extra bedroom or something of that nature for when company comes. But so much to offer here at this property. I absolutely love this fire pit area. So this is sunken in just a little bit. Great space here, and you still have all of this amazing view off in the distance here. And the other thing that I absolutely love is just this great sitting area around the fireplace with this exceptional view. Okay, and now we're gonna go down to the dock, you guys. So I love the attention to detail when they put this in. So this is actual wood. Down here, you're gonna get, on the other stairs, it's gonna be Trex decking along with the dock. But they put the iron around the edge of the wood here just for the extra, just so it's secure. And I feel like not everybody does the extra to make it last longer, but also look better. So not too many stairs down. If you wanted to put a tram in, you definitely could, but absolutely not necessary at all. You could even claim that you have a little sandy beach. And then down here, it just opens wide up to the lake, and it's just absolutely stunning. So over here in the distance, you have, oh, look at these. I don't know if that's an eagle. But look, off in the distance, you see Canfield Mountain, and you just have such a pretty, pretty backdrop here. Absolutely stunning. Clear, deep water as well. I love that this dock has the footprint so that you have room for a lounge chair or a couple of lounge chairs, a little couch if you wanted to put like outdoor furniture, but it's just really spacious. Some of these are really narrow, and this one is just a really nice footprint here on the water where you have actual space to enjoy the water as well. And then I love the fact that you have the covered slip here as well. I think that just obviously adds a little bit more protection, but it's really nice. And this is such a great area. Again, I don't fish, but obviously it's such a great area for fishing. And there's the proof right behind me. And then when you look up from the water, up to the lake, up to the home, you can't beat it. Look how charming the little house is. And if Hayden Lake is on your radar this summer, don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.